What is shaking, everyone? I'm back. I've got a fresh new video for you of me opening up the mail. Got a bunch of crap here. You'll see in the background the 1990 Score complete set. I picked 3 or 4 of those up for $5 a piece the other day, and every one of those has the Sosa rookie, but it's got the Bo Jackson, the black and white shoulder pad or bat on shoulder card. So if you can still pick those sets up for $5, you should grab them because the card's worth more than that. All right. Oh, this is a good one. I'll be damned. I forgot I even bought this. This is purely speculation on my part. But what we have here is the 2017 Bowman Draft Chrome autograph. Adam Hasley, first Bowman Chrome auto. The card is a 9. The autograph is a 10. I don't think PSA does that. I don't think a lot of people request that from PSA to get the auto graded. I could be wrong. I don't have many of these. But I picked this up probably in the $20 range, something like that. But I am a big Adam Hasley fan. I think ultimately he's going to be the guy that puts Andrew McCutchen out of work. Temporarily. Although, I'll tell you what, here's something to remember, people, and I don't know if anyone's thinking about this, but when it comes to buying, you got to know baseball to even know what I'm talking about. But a guy like Hasley was going to start the season for McCutchen, because McCutchen wasn't healthy yet. Well, they're going with the universal DH now. So, guys that were platoon or part-time players, if it's the right guy, I mean, depends, they got to have a bat, but if it's the right guy, they are going to have a hell of a lot more opportunity to get their at-bats this year in the National League than what they have previously, because they are using a DH. So that's basically 4 at-bats per game that are going to go to a player that would not have gotten at-bats previously, because the pitcher ain't batting this year in the NL. And I'm willing to bet that the pitchers never bat again in the National League after they do it this year. So that makes all your fringe guys, some of the power guys, that kind of thing, definitely have potentially more value. So think about that. Keep an eye on that. If you got a guy who, he'd hit 60 home runs if he played every day, but he's on an NL, blah, 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 blah. Well, he's going to get the opportunity if he's good enough. So keep it in mind. All right, next up, no idea what we got. Looks like we got 4 graded cards, 4 slabs in here. Come on, baby. Such a pain in the ass. I really wish I could pre-open, but I don't want to ruin the reveal. And of course, the drama associated with me using a knife. At any time, there could be bloodshed, and I know some people tune in for that alone. I am really struggling. Good Lord. So many better ways to do that than what I just did. Okay, this is a real goofy lot of cards that I bought, but I bought them because I got them so cheap. 2017 Topps Chrome Jordan Montgomery. Topps Chrome Prism Refractor, PSA 9. This is actually going to be a lot of Jordan Montgomery cards. And I just picked them up because I picked them up for next to nothing. And there were decent variations with the X-Fractor and the Prism Refractor. And Montgomery is going to pitch this year. So, total speculation, total crapshoot on that. Because there's no reason to do a reveal on all of them. We've got the 2017 Topps Chrome Pink Refractor and the Sepia Refractor. All Jordan Montgomery rookie cards. I mean, he pitches in New York. I'll tell you what I do think is going to happen is this trend that has gone on basically forever, where the only ones that have any value are the batters. I think that's going to go by the way. It's not going to go by the wayside. That's a wrong terminology. It's going to slow down to some degree. I think that the batters are so expensive that people are going to start looking to pitchers. Now, the problem with that is it's very hard to predict pitchers. You got some guys out there that are sure things, and those are the guys that I think you should invest in now. Walker Buehler, guys like that. Jack Flaherty, probably. But I think you can invest in them and at some point get your money back out and more if that's what you're looking to do. Because I do think that people are going to start buying pitchers more and more as batters just become more and more unaffordable. I just can't see paying, I don't know, if I see a Walker Buehler out there for 10, 15 bucks, 9 times out of 10, I'm picking it up. Let me put it that way. Okay, next card, the big reveal here. Oh, the 1992 Donruss, the Rookies, Pedro Martinez rookie card. Card number 69. Attaboy, Pedro. I've been picking up Pedro Martinez whenever I can. He's kind of gone up, so I haven't been picking him up much at all. But if I find a cheapie, I pick it up. I think Pedro, if he hasn't already, will be following everyone on all the other junk wax cards that have gone up in value dramatically. He's a obviously great career, fiery player. He's fun to watch, but he's an analyst for the MLB network now, if you didn't know that. And he's good. He's damn good. So I think that at least people that are true baseball fans, yeah, Pedro's still in the spotlight to a degree. He's the Charles Barkley of the MLB network, if you will. All right, next up. Nothing too attention-grabbing so far in this little in this video. Let's see what we got here. Another stuffer, man. Stuffing them in there tight. I don't think it's a good idea. I think it leads to cracked slabs. Come on. Oh, I should be cutting this on screen. Good Lord. They really package this baby up. Oh, they actually tape the side of the card. That's nice. Dummies. If you sold me this card, I'm sorry. I just get frustrated. This is a real oddball one that I found. But as I recall, I mean, back in the day, back in 1990, this card was pretty prominent. It's a Fleer Stars and Stripes. It's, I don't know if it's considered his rookie card for Stars and Stripes or what. But it's a pretty obscure card. And I didn't look at pop reports or anything like that before I bought it. Obviously, it's BCCG graded, so that doesn't mean a whole heck of a lot, but it is slabbed, which is cool. But I think this card is sneaky. If you can find this, I think you should pick it up. Because I don't think there was another Barry Sanders in the Stars and Stripes set. This is not an all-star card or anything like that. And although I have not confirmed this by checking basic information that's readily available to everybody, I like to shoot from the hip, I'm willing to bet this is pretty rare. Pretty rare. And I bet you there's not a whole bunch of cases of Stars and Stripes sitting somewhere that someone was waiting to open. So I like this card. The 1990 Fleer Stars and Stripes, Barry Sanders. And I believe it's a rookie card. I don't know that there was an 89. I'll have to double check that. I'll have to double check my facts. But I think that is a Barry Sanders rookie. Obscure rookie, but rookie. All right, what do we got here? This seems pretty interesting. It looks like there's some raw, I don't know what the heck all's in here. Come on. At least it's painter's tape. The painter's tape I can always live with. Comes off nice and easy. Oh, what do we have here? A Locoby sticker. That's what I'm talking about. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but... Alright, right on top, I can see an 89 Fleer Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. A lot of this mail's been sitting here for a week and a half. So, a lot of this mail is stuff I bought before stuff really went up. Although this is a low grade. I believe what we have here is a Beckett BGS 6. Which, yes, that's what it is. But again, I was able to catch some of the tail end when Griffey started going up. When the upper deck went crazy, I immediately went after the Fleer and the Donruss and whatever. So immediately went that route on it and picked up whatever I could. And this was really, I know I say it all the time, but it was really cheap. I mean, it was like a $5 card, something like that. And again, same concept I say with everything. The main Griffies are going to get out of reach, so people that are just getting into it or people that don't really care about the grades and just want the card in a slab form, which is what I do with a lot of these, will definitely want this. I need to go through all of the cards that I have and all of the cards that I've gotten recently in the mail and figure out which ones stay in the personal collection. Because what I've been doing now is if I'm not sure which one I want to keep, I've just been keeping all of them. And that's not the idea. I got to sell some of these or I'm not doing what I need to be doing. Whoa. That's pretty sweet. The 2017 Topps, was it Topps rookie set? Something funny. But this card has gone up a ton. I have one already that's an 8. I don't really remember making this purchase, but you know what? I think this guy did give me an invoice, so I can tell you what I paid for it. I think. What do we got here? Ross. Okay, I paid $15.50 for this. PSA 6, excellent, the mint condition. That scratch that you see at the bottom is on the card, not on the slab. So I'm sure that is basically, I'm sure that's why this card is a 6. But hey, I can live with that. That is on the slab, not the card. That'll actually come off. That's from the tape that was just there. That's a little bit of tape gum. But anyhow, $15.50, I'm buying this baby all day. And that's how I ended up with the Griffey. What did I pay for the Griffey? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I paid $2.55 for the Griffey, $15.50 for this, then combined shipping on the whole lot. I don't know how you know how I got this Durant? Yep. I think the Durant was in a goofy lot. He just had it listed funny. Because all of these non-graded cards are included in, as I recall, this was a lot that I bought of Durant's. That's my point. The graded card was just kind of in the lot with everything else. It was just a stupid way to list. I mean, not to be rude if this is somebody that would ever watch this video, but he shouldn't list it that way. He should have just listed the graded rookie card by itself. I don't know what that thing's going. It's probably a $20 card right now, but as I've said many times before, I think Durant is a buy. Although I haven't looked at the prices lately. He may be out of buy territory at this point. This is ridiculous how long it's taken me to open this. Got to break the knife out. It's the only way I'm going to get it done. Okay, included. Actually, these were both lots. That's what it is. Both of these were lots. So included with the Griffey Fleer for $2.55 was this 92 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. This 1990 Leaf Ken Griffey Jr. MVP card. And I believe the rest of these are going to be Durant. Yes. I can't even complain. If I wasn't opening this on video, this tape would not bother me one bit. I mean, it's a lot of tape, but not the end of the world. Here, we're going to have Kobe D up Durant. You got nothing, sucker. All right. What the hell year is it? Oh, boy. 2016-17. Donruss Court Kings Durant. 17-18 Court Kings Durant. 1819 Hoops. Get out the way. Card number, get out the way, number 7. That's a sweet card. See the surface issue there. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. It's not old. 2019-20. Panini Prism Basketball, Kevin Durant. We got a winner stays insert. What year is that? 1920. I don't know a whole lot of basketball if you haven't figured that out. All clear for takeoff. That's real nice. And the Spectra, Kevin Durant. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment. I reply to pretty much all of them. And subscribe to the channel. So like, comment, subscribe. Like, subscribe, comment. Like, comment, subscribe. I think that's right. Anyhow, that's what I got for you. Later.